Well, good morning. I'm sorry that I'm not with you in person this morning, but as you are listening to this presentation, I'm actually sitting in the American Airlines gate area across the parking lot from you, waiting to board my flight to Phoenix, where I am going to attend my firm's annual partners meeting, which convenes this evening. So with deep regrets, I'm not able to be with you this morning, but after a conversation with Mary, we thought we would give this a try of filming my final remarks for you since I couldn't be there in person today. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to say thank you a lot because I have a lot of thank yous that I need to give out. I want to start first by thanking the 5 members of the board who have served with me over the last several years. In order, Amy Good, Marshall Hull, Eric Larson, Thomas Sewell, and Patricia Webb. It's been my pleasure to serve with you on the board these past several years and want to thank you on behalf of the Society for your service. I also want to thank my executive committee, Gary Boomer, John Bruckner, and Bob Schuster. Each of these 3 gentlemen have gone above and beyond in serving your society. They have been very deliberate in their thought process and have been of great value to me and Mary over the past 12 months as your executive committee has worked to lead your society. And last but certainly not least, I want to thank the staff. I've had a good opportunity over the last 12 months to meet and work with each of the staff, some a little more than others, but Mary, Linda, Teresa, Lauren, Michelle, it's been my pleasure to have the opportunity to represent the board and work with each of you over what has been a very fast 12-month period. Next, what I would like to do is to congratulate those members who today will become life members of the Kansas Society of CPAs. And if I may, I would like to speak to one of those life members specifically, and that's Larry Soyce. Larry, I hope you're in the audience today, and with your indulgence, I'd like to make a couple of comments to the group that I made at your retirement reception a couple of years ago. As I told the audience at Larry's retirement reception almost 2 years ago, I have worked in Larry's shadow for the 40 years of my professional career. When Larry was a partner and I was a staff member, I aspired to be a partner. When I was a partner and Larry was the managing partner, I aspired to be the managing partner. And then I said, and tonight we're here to congratulate Larry on his retirement. So now you know what my next aspiration is. And here we are today recognizing Larry and his fellow life member induction class into the KSCPA life membership. And Larry, you have yet set another bar for me to aspire to. So congratulations to all of the life members who are with us today. 2 weeks ago, I had the opportunity, along with Mary, John Bruckner, and Kyle Hawk, to attend the AICPA Fall Conference in New Orleans. For those of you who have not attended either the spring or fall conference, it is the annual leadership meeting, if you will, of the AICPA with the state societies. At that conference, we heard from a variety of speakers talking about the future of our industry. And in fact, we had a half-a-day session where our speakers were actually introduced as futurists. And so The whole idea was talking about where we are going with sustainability, where we're going with the next generation of young professionals coming into our industry and like. And at that conference on Monday evening at dinner, John and Mary presented me with this memento for my service as president of the Kansas Society of CPAs. I can assure you that this is a meaningful recognition for me, and I will display it with pride in my home office, because now that I'm semi-retired, I really don't have an office to go to anymore. But I will display this award or this recognition with pride. At that dinner, John asked me what memories I would take from my term as president of the society. And John, you gave me about 60 seconds to think about it before I responded at dinner. But since then, I've had 2 weeks to think about it. And so I've looked back, and some of the things that I would like to talk about just for a couple of minutes here that were, to me, were important memories to take out of my year's presidency are as follows. First, we had our second class of 20 up to 40. Today, they will present to you their class project. That program was the vision of Gary Boomer. And through the help of Lauren, Aaron Dunn, and Tima Roberts, Gary's vision has become reality. We now have 2 classes who have been through this Leadership Academy, and we've already got the process started for our 3rd class. Next, we had the first Women to Watch Recognition Awards Luncheon that we had in Kansas City approximately 60 days ago. At that luncheon, we had 2 emerging leaders who were recognized, Amber Gehring and Lisa Trout. We had 2 experienced women leaders who were recognized, Kathy Mitchell and Lori Davis. I am pretty comfortable that 3 of the 4 of those ladies are in the room as I speak this morning, that being Amber, Lisa, and Kathy. Unfortunately, Lori, as a partner with Grant Thornton, I'm not sure if she's on my flight this morning or not, but she too is in transit to the Grant Thornton annual meeting in Scottsdale today. Next, we have to be very proud that one of our young leaders, Tricia Spader, was recognized by the American Institute of CPAs and was invited as one of 29 participants to attend the AICPA Leadership Conference for young leaders. Tricia, congratulations on that. I know that you've been and that you are back from that program. Hopefully that was a tremendous experience for you. On a bigger scale, if you will, we have made tremendous advances in the arena of professional development. Mary and Linda have worked tirelessly in reviewing the professional development courses that we, the Society, are bringing to our members. They are looking to reevaluate how those courses are brought to our members. Literally this morning, as I taped this presentation, a webinar, our first webinar, was rolled out to our membership. Hopefully that was a good experience for those who signed up and can grow and provide a cost-effective way for us to deliver a professional development to your offices. We had a major outreach this year in an effort to engage not only the major accounting firms in the state of Kansas, but the major employers of accountants in the state of Kansas. We've had an outreach to those major employers of CPAs to find out what their needs are, what value drivers they have that we, the Society, need to deliver to them. So we've been very proud of this outreach program that we've carried on over the last 12 months. And finally, the legislative arena. We, as you know, have been very active the last several years in tracking what goes on in our state capitol. We track pending legislation. We stand prepared to testify for any legislation if we feel we have a position to take. Fortunately, during the 2010 session, we did not find the need to have to go to Topeka to testify, but that's not to say that our legislative committee was not fully engaged and tracking legislative developments on our membership's behalf. Finally, Mary has asked me more than once, you know, what do you see your legacy for your term as president? And candidly, I don't like to think in terms of legacy because it's not a one-person effort that makes this thing go. But if there is a legacy, I hope my legacy is one of stewardship. The stewardship to help sustain and grow the society, that the society remains a dynamic and a powerful reason for you, the members, to continue not only to belong to the society, but to be active members with the society. So with that, I have now reached the time that I have looked for most of the last 12 months, as has virtually every president who has preceded me. And the time has now come for me to pass the gavel to our new president, John Bruckner. John, I hereby pass you the gavel. I know you're going to do a fantastic job for this society. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you. It's been my honor.